Hello and welcome back. Today, as promised, I'm going to tell you about another gem of the web series that I discovered at the Series Mania Digital Forum 2020. And that is the Czech web series martyisdead, which was selected for the short form program at Series Mania 2020. The main character of the series, Martin, a teenage boy, jumps in front of a delivery truck and is killed within the first minutes of the pilot. And at the first sight, that seems like a very straightforward case. The driver of the truck was in a rush. He was behind the schedule. He was on the phone while driving. He didn't pay enough attention to the road, and hence he deprived a young boy of the whole life that he had ahead of him. So what's the first thing to do after such a tragic accident? To announce about it on Facebook. And that's precisely why Martin's father logs into his deceased son's Facebook account, to let his son's friends know that Marty is dead. And this is when the story gets complicated and very captivating. First of all, Marty's father, Petr, discovers that his son's Facebook account has recently been deleted. He manages to recover it, and then he finds a thread of racy exchanges in Marty's messenger. Well, at first, these exchanges look like an innocent teenage flirt. A beautiful young girl, Eliška, teases Martin with sexy pictures and asks him all sorts of naughty questions. Eventually, however, she asks him for a video of him masturbating in an exchange for her own video of the same nature. As soon as Marty sends her the video, Eliška disappears from the chat. Oh, the suspense. While Petr is exploring his son's previously undiscovered puberty, Marty's mother, Elena, starts an investigation of her own. She goes to Marty's school to pick up his belongings. And there she discovers, to her surprise, that Marty quit seeing his long-term girlfriend that she knew very well quite some time ago. Moreover, he got into the habit of forging his mother's signature and quit going to school altogether. So as a result, neither his friends nor his teachers saw much of Marty during the last days of his life. Well, apparently, neither did his parents. Sadly, it seems that Petr and Elena only took a real interest in their son's life after his death. So they're shocked to discover that the good, quiet, withdrawn, dreamy boy Marty, they knew, was not the person that their son really was. Deep down in his heart, Marty was a tortured, confused, anxious young man who lived in constant agony. And Petr discovers that when, instead of flirty messages, threats start popping up in his son's chat history. It turns out that Eliška wasn't even real. Whoever created that fake account was using photos and videos of a little-known model as profile and timeline images. So as soon as that person got the video of Marty pleasuring himself, he or she started terrorizing poor Martin. One of the first things that the evil puppet master from social media wanted Marty to do was kill his own dog by putting it into a freezer. If Marty would not send a video of the entire process to the terrorizer, the latter was going to send the video of Marty's masturbation to all of his Facebook friends. Petr, of course, cannot believe that his son is capable of such cruelty, so he immediately dashes to the basement and opens the old freezer that was stored and forgotten there. And voila, one frozen puppy for a rainy day. Only the thought of that image can evoke all sorts of nightmares. And that, by the way, is the beauty of the storytelling of the series. It is evocative rather than graphic. The images reveal just enough to capture the emotion and the true gist of the moment. For example, we do not need to see the frozen puppy in the freezer. Seeing Petr's face is enough to feel the horrible thoughts racing through his head. In what state of mind does one have to be to ask for such a thing? In what state of mind does one has to be to do such a thing? And how does one go on living knowing that one did such a thing? The shot of that one Petr's reaction alone makes us very vividly imagine the hell that must have been the last days of Marty's life. And in that moment, a tragic accident from the beginning of the series turns into an even more tragic suicide in our heads. The first 2 episodes of the series seem to be enough to understand the reasons why Martin fell for the fatal cyberbullying. He was an insecure and confused teenager, as all teenagers are, whose parents were too busy living their own lives to notice his needs beyond clothes, food, good school, and an expensive computer with a fast Wi-Fi connection. It seems that Petra and Elena forgot that Wi-Fi is not the only connection that a human being needs. But haven't we all been guilty of that? How often do we use a quick hi or a meme on social media as a substitute for a real profound conversation with our family, friends, or colleagues? How much do we really know about what is going on behind the well thought through photos on Facebook or other social media of the people that we call friends? And do we really care? But that's only one side of the coin. What the first 2 episodes of Martyisdead do not reveal is the motivation that is driving the person behind Alishka's profile to do the twisted and inhumane things that he or she is doing to Martin. And that's what moves the series forward, the determination to uncover and understand the source of the shocking cyberbullying. So in digging a little deeper, I found out that Martyisdead is the result of a creative collaboration among the Czech VOD platform, MOL-TV, the awareness-raising campaign Safe on the Net, and the Czech production company Bionaut. So in the process of this collaboration, the writers of the series worked closely with experts on risky online behavior, psychologists, and police officers that investigate cyber crimes. Usually the term socially relevant media makes us cringe. While we immediately expect these kind of projects to be boring, didactic, and judgmental. But Martyisdead is exactly the opposite to all of that. It is suspenseful, it is nuanced, it is thought-provoking, it is emotionally impactful, and most importantly, it is very empathetic to all of the characters that are entangled in Marty's case. In addition to being selected to Series Mania 2020, the series won the award for the best Eastern and Central European web series at another prestigious festival, the Serial Killer Festival. The whole series is available online with English subtitles. If you want to check it out, just click on the link in the description of this podcast, right here. And I, in the meantime, will turn to merrier subject matters. And in my next podcast, I will tell you about a brand new comedy drama from the USA. So stay tuned. Bye.